Okay. Guess I accidentally tapped the wrong button a little early, but that's fine. That's all good. Alright. Welcome to my live stream. I'm Lurch Land for Left Claw Studios. Normally on a Sunday, it'd be kind of a joint effort with me and Angel working together. But today, Angel's still having some effects from his COVID dose, from his COVID vaccine. So, we're going to change it up a bit, and I'll be taking over solo for tonight.
How many years have come and gone since that day?
So, Angel was hoping to be able to stream, but he's just not feeling up to it, you know? So, I apologize for the late start. I was supposed to be online just a few minutes ago, but, you do what you gotta do. Let me switch this over to multi-stream so you can see the chat. Level 58 White Mage. I am trying to get an Ishgard. I'm hoping that I'm getting to the point where the people of Ishgard are going to trust me and let me in. So, took a little bit to get things set up too, because I did a video yesterday, a YouTube only video, pre-recorded thing where it was, a tutorial, a little how-to guide on how to use the PSP store, how to buy things still on the PSP store. They kind of, it's not quite as simple as it used to be. It's got, it's got some issues, I guess. The storefront itself is all kind of blanked out, so it looks like you can't shop anywhere. But the video I made that you can see on our YouTube page if you search for Left Claw Studios shows you how to shop on the PSP store in 2021, at least until July 2nd. On July 2nd, it will no longer work because they will be shutting down the commerce. So I felt it was a timely video that people need to be able to learn about this, pretty quickly. So I'm mostly planning on playing story stuff right now, unless we get people and someone in the chat that give some direction and wanting to do something else. I can change gears a little bit. There's a lot to do in this game.
Words cannot well express how glad I am to see you return to us hale and whole.
Minfilia.
Needless to say, I am most eager to hear your account of that which occurred in Kurthis, assuming you're ready to speak of it.
Hear my words.
Excellent. I shall summon the others at once.
I like how for my character's speech, it just nod or gesture.
Iceheart used her own body as a vessel for a primal soul?
Master Louisoir's writings make no mention of such a possibility. Can we be certain this entity was a primal?
As certain as we can be that good King Mogglmog the 12th was a primal, I should think. Both were ostensibly summoned.
Summoned.
Let's not quibble over definitions. Of more concern is the implication that Iceheart retained her will, even after she was possessed. We are talking about a mortal, wielding the power of a primal.
So yeah, I fought Shiva, just a little earlier today. It was a pretty exciting fight.
It can't possibly be that easy, can it? There must be some sort of sacrifice required. Or maybe she's just special?
What qualities this woman possesseth, I know not, but full sure am I that she was groomed for this role. Few are privy to the secrets of summoning, and but a single party standeth to profit from their dissemination.
Well, I wouldn't presume to comment on how the lass came to know about summoning, but I will say that what she summoned was a primal. The readings were the same, or near as damn it. Strange as it all sounds, it's really no different from what you've faced before.
Then mayhap it is time that we re-examined our previous encounters.
The further I get into the game, the more spoken voiceover dialogue there is in this game. It's pretty nice.
Pack your things, Ida. We're going back to Gridania.
Yes, sir.
About Iceheart's final words to you. Hear, feel, think.
That's what Heidelin always says.
Heidelin speaks to her as well. If Iceheart is blessed with the power of the Echo, she will doubtless have used it to further her goals. Or could it be that it was a revelation granted her by the Echo which first set her on this path? She did say that the Ishgardians were blind to the truth. Do you think she has knowledge of the origins of the Ishgardian-Dravanian War? It would do much to explain her unwavering conviction.
Did not the Lady Iceheart implore thee to seek the Keeper of the Lake? And did she not imply that in so doing thou wouldst come to see with eyes unclouded?
Eyes unclouded, that's the name of the quest.
Zoma was a king amongst kings who reigned for centuries on end. But he is dead and his wisdom lost to the ages. Unless the Ishgardians' fears are well founded. It would seem we have yet another reason to stand watch over the Keeper of the Lake. For a mercy, we are well positioned to do so. Iceheart, Shiva, Ascians, and Midgard Zoma. I shudder to think how they're all connected.
I just realized my Superman blanket is a little bit in frame. It's a little old now, so it's getting a little faded, but blanket I keep nearby in case I get cold while I'm playing the game. Hey, a weapon coffer. I haven't had one of these in a while. I mean to scour the annals for knowledge of Midsummer. Given his great age, I dare say he appears in more than a few. Do you hear that? The commotion outside. Would you see if aught is amiss? Man, if I come out here and there's like another group of people barging in and killing people, I'm gonna be mad. Okay. Off now, what do you got? Lurch, 'tis well that you are on hand. We have a problem. Raoul has escaped. And what it happened shortly after the Immortal Flames took her into custody. She had been placed in a dungeon cell ahead of her coming trial, but apparently the accommodation was not to her liking. The turnkey was found slain along with 2 guards. 'Tis plain she received inside help. Citizens report seeing Raoul quitting the city via the gate of Nald with a bloodied spear in her hand. She makes for Castra Meridianum. Wow. I am certain of it. With her fate Neosia as good as sealed, what recourse has she but to flee to her imperial masters? Even as we speak, Captain Ilberd and the First are hot upon Raoul's heels. Pray make haste to Camp Blue Frog and join the hunt. Alright, time to head out to Camp Blue Frog. There we go. Northern Thanland. She's running away! There we go. A little bit better. Alright. Come on, Rex. We gotta find the runaway. Oh. Am I going the wrong way? Whoops. What the hell is up here then? Oh, the ultimate ballad. Nope, not what I'm after right now. Although it is a pretty epic battle. Alright. Over here. There's a person I need to speak to. There he is, Ilbard. Really, have I never spoken to the Chocobo Keep over here? Let's get this over with real quick. Well, that traveler, blah blah blah, no, don't care. And do nothing. Just to get that little exclamation point off my list. My thanks for coming, Scion. I have spoken with the soldiers here. They say that Raoul walked through the camp not a bell ago. Aye, she walked right through. You do not miss here. We have Rabon's decision to keep the matter secret to thank for that. Bad for morale, he said. As a result, not a single flame in the garrison made any attempt to detain her. And so, here we are. Raoul must not be allowed to reach Castra Meridianum. Okay. To the north! Like, rude. The world drastically changes once you cross a certain threshold. It's all stones and swords over there, and then you get over here and you get machinery and robots. Level sync. Alright, fine, I guess I won't be OP. This wretch was with Roel. That's what I'm gonna say, Roel. He threw himself at us that his mistress might escape. She didn't blink when we cut him down, not even when he started screaming. No loyalty even to her own, the God's damned harpy. With me, Scion, we almost have her. Spatui. All right. Kill the rest. Holy. We need reinforcements. Alright. I better, come over here. There you go. As many of them at once as I can. Where do you think you're going? There we go. friend. Finish off this Elena Razor. More, huh? Oh my goodness. Alright. You know what's great about air protection attacks? I don't care how many people use, but they all get hurt. Duty complete. Yeah. Gasp. Hunt. Bind her and do it tight. Yes, sir! Good work, men. She and her Imperial cronies pushed us close, but we were better. Behold, a respected officer of the Immortal Flames. People looked up to you as one of the Order's founding members, one of its pillars. It saddens me to see you fallen so low. What would you know of low, you, a spoiled little lordling who has never known any want? People such as you take wealth and birth for granted. You think it your God's given right to rule over others. You know not of our plight, the injustice that we low-born Ishgardians must endure. To the noble lords and ladies, we are not people, but resources to be consumed. I did what I had to survive. I did what I had to do to survive, stealing, killing, even whoring myself. It is no fault of mine if fools imagined me a paragon when I joined the flames. To hear you tell it, one would think you the only person ever to have suffered. In case you have forgotten, Reborn himself was born into poverty, as was I. We lived hand to mouth, with little more than the shirts on our backs. Hunger was our constant companion, yet never did we bemoan our lot in life, nor did we begrudge others their fortunes. We accepted the hand that we had been dealt, and played it to the best of our ability. Life was a battle, aye, but no matter what fate threw at us, we took it on the chin and came back for more. Everything we have, we fought for. How are we any different then? 'Tis true that we were both mercenaries of lowly birth, and 'tis true that we both had our fair share of struggles, but whereas I sold my sword, you, Marshal, you sold your comrades. If life has taught me one thing, it is that you never betray your own. I would sooner cut off my own arm than raise a hand against a friend. But enough talk. You'll return to Old Dodd to face justice, and the people whose trust you have dragged through the gutter. Not so much as a hint of remorse. 'Tis well that this sordid business is finally at an end. A friend's betrayal cuts deeper than steel. We must hope that we have chosen our own allies more wisely than Reborn chose his.
I've heard. Truly bothersome business.
No, I do not foresee a problem on that front. The main concern is Reborn. There is no telling what the brute might do. Have the Blades watch him in the flames day and night. You may leave the Sultana to me. I shall personally attend her grace. Sever one of the East Aldenard trade routes. That ought to keep Lolorito occupied for a while.
This bastard.
Namo. For my sake, pray be a good little Sultana to the last.
Man, oh man. Wait. Yeah, I think this is... Captain Ilbert and I have a few questions for the Flame Marshal regarding the circumstances of our miraculous escape. When we have completed our interrogation, we shall take our findings directly to General Reborn, and that shall be the end of it. Your work here is done, my friend. My thanks. But I have one last task for you. A return to the Rising Stones and apprise Minfilia of all that has happened. I am aware that the antecedent held Royale in high regard. For better or worse, she will want to know how this tale ends. Okie doke. Revenant's Toll. Bum 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 bum. Mortal Kombat. So I watched the new Mortal Kombat movie this weekend. I'm thinking of making a whole video about it. I'm at least going to be talking about it on the podcast on Wednesday with on the Gamer Seuss Twitch channel. But overall, I'd just say a lot of cool action, a lot of cool fighting.
Welcome back, my friend. I have already received word from Alfino.
We got story.
To think that Flame Marshal Huayu was the Garlean agent. I know not what to say. Together with Reborn, Aline lent us much needed aid at the time of our Order's founding. She was particularly passionate about the need to tackle the primal threat. When we discussed the subject, her eyes fairly shone with determination. Whatever else she may have been, I choose to believe that it was her true self with whom I spoke then. But now is not the time to dwell on such matters. I have an important announcement to make regarding our effort to defeat the Ascians. We shall begin as soon as everyone is assembled.
Wee.
My thanks for coming, friends. Moonbreeder, the floor is yours.
By now, I'm sure you're all familiar with White Orosite, the miraculous material that'll allow us to capture Ascian souls. Back at Snowcloak, we verified its ability to absorb vast amounts of ether. Alas, it leaves something to be desired in the area of stability. The stone can only store ether for a short while before expelling its contents.
In addition to Orosite's inherent limitations, we must needs be wary of our enemy's strength. Our foe draweth upon an infinite wellspring of power. Even should we succeed in entrapping him, the stone will not long contain his wrath.
So, not a
Meaning
good
that,
option.
if we want to kill the swine, we'll have to be quick about it.
'Tis our belief that an Ascian soul may be permanently undone, if smitten by a sufficiently concentrated burst of pure ether.
The only trouble is, we can't say for sure how concentrated the burst needs to be. Without knowing how much ether an Ascian soul is composed of, we're basically guessing.
Our sole clue lieth in thy struggle with La Hebrea.
During that encounter, Heidelin bid you forge what she called a Blade of Light, a weapon which took the form of a luminous stream of energy. Based on your description, we believe the blade with which you vanquished your foe was composed of ether. Admittedly, your victory proved ephemeral, as La Hebrea was able to use a crystal of darkness to flee into the space that lies between our world and the void. The fact remains, however, that Heidelin placed the means to destroy the Ascians in your hands. Be
Okay.
that as it may, it would be unwise to assume that she will do the same when we next encounter such a foe.
Quite so, my lady. We must needs find the means to forge our own blade of ether, one to equal that which Heidelin did benevolently bestow upon her champion.
Okay.
That is all well and good, but it seems to me that producing such a blade will require a prodigious quantity of ether. Whence will it come, pray tell?
Oh, what if we had two pieces of white orosite? One to trap the Ascian, and the other to store the ether for the blade.
Oh, nice try. But it's as I said, the stone won't hold ether for any length of time. We'd still need to collect the stuff there and then, sorry to say.
And therein lies the rub. Finding a way to create the blade whenever and wherever we choose.
It would seem more research is in order.
Getting closer, though.
I'm going to linger a while, perform a few more tests on the Orosite. And I could do with some help. Urianger, why don't you lend me a hand?
Mine apologies, but I am required at the Waking Sands. Lady Minfilia hath given me sole charge of the premises. 'Twould be unseemly to leave them unattended.
Sole charge, you say? So you're basically alone there, then? Well, that settles it. I'll just have to come to you.
This lady, she is all about her own gear. However you say it.
While you were afield, word arrived from the Sharlayan motherland. You will recall that a survey party was dispatched to investigate the incident at the Isle of Val. What they discovered was troubling, to say the least. According to the report, the Isle has been erased from existence. 'Twas as if a hole had been torn in the very fabric of reality.
Oh, shit.
Aye, yet the mystery endeth not with the Isle's disappearance. It hath come to light that a number of scholars in various other locales were reported missing at a similar juncture.
What's more, they all had something in common with the head of the students of Baldessian. Every last one of them was researching a phenomenon called dimensional compression, or the rejoining as the ancient texts call it. I'll be damned if that's a coincidence.
Dimensional compression.
All indications suggest Ascian involvement. But I sense that a force greater still is at work. The entity the Dark Beings call the One True God. We must pray that my dear friend Kryl regains consciousness soon. If she bore witness to the Isle of Val's final moments, she may be able to shed some light on this mystery.
So, scholars all over the place are being eradicated while they were studying something. This dimensional... Huh. So what's happening here? Dun, 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 dun.
Following the calamity, the forces of the 14th Imperial Legion entrenched themselves in strategic locations across Eorzea.
Okay.
So swiftly did they accomplish this, it was suspected that they had received help. To think that it came from Huayu, my
What?
right hand.
That is not how I expected to pronounce that name. Huayu?
There is more. We have reason to believe that Huayu didn't deal exclusively with the 14th. She also answered to a higher authority in Garlemald. But this higher authority could not have been the Emperor. By consenting to the Media Project, Solus Zos Galvus showed himself to be more concerned about preventing the spread of primal influence than claiming Eorzea for the Empire. He would happily have seen the lot reduced to ash. We believe a number of high-ranking figures within the royal household were against the decision, but that they knew better than to oppose the Emperor openly. Of course, this didn't prevent them from making clandestine provisions, in which Huayu played a part.
Why? Well.
Alas, these provisions did not prevent Dalamud from falling, and the ensuing chaos changed the face of the realm forever. Yet Eorzea survived. To all intents and purposes, the Meteor Project had failed, and the Empire was left to rue its lack of a decisive means to eliminate the primals. Until, that is, it stumbled upon the Ultima weapon.
Even before the accursed thing was dug up, it seemed to me the 14th had the might to overwhelm our weakened armies. Yet they chose to hide behind their walls. Why?
The Black Wolf was wary of making the denizens of Eorzea desperate, lest more primals emerge to bleed the land. The discovery of the Ultima weapon, however, emboldened him to resume his war of conquest in earnest.
But there was one in Garlemald who believed that Van Belsar's actions were premature. One who stood higher in the Imperial Army's chain of command. He ordered the Legatus to halt his advance, only to find that the Black Wolf had slipped its leash, and that the 14th now acted alone. In a bid to bring Van Belsar to heel, he used the agent he had planted in Ul'dah prior to the calamity to undermine the Legion's efforts.
A man who outranks Van
attention to what's going
Belsar,
on.
yet opposed the late Emperor's decision to annihilate Eorzea. This could only be the former High Legatus of the Garlean army, now known as Emperor Varus Zos Galvus. So he was Huayu's true master.
But one of several in actual fact. We've learned that even as Huayu served the Empire's interests, she sold Imperial secrets to a certain faction in Eorzea. In so doing, she helped to maintain the status quo, thus prolonging the conflict. Considering who stands to profit from war, it isn't hard to imagine who her other masters were.
Ooh.
Seven hells! You mean to say that she was a double agent?
Triple, if you consider her services to Van Belsar and the new Emperor as separate.
As neatly as these pieces seem to fit, one aspect of the puzzle remains unclear to me. By whose will was the Marshal feeding intelligence to the heretics? And try as I might, I fail to see how aiding their cause would profit either her Imperial or Monetarist masters. Could it be that another hand is at work here? If so, Huayu must be made to reveal whose it is.
Not only have I lost a trusted friend, now I must interrogate her as a stranger.
Not a pleasant task, I grant you, but a necessary one. Unless we weed out the ivy, root, stalk, and stem, it will simply grow back.
I know that full well. Those closest to Huayu have already been detained, and I will question them alongside her.
General, pray keep in mind that there may be unwitting abettors among them.
All will be treated fairly. On that you have my word. Those who are innocent have no cause to fear.
You have ever been a friend of truth, General. I hope the unpleasant task of weeding out falsehood will not detain you too long. Though it be for the sake of Eorzea, doubting one's comrades is poison to the soul. And with that, I take my leave.
Losing trust in your most trusted hurts so much. So long.
All these years, I've been made to dance to their tune. How could you, Huayu? How could you side with them? Those cankers who take from this land and give naught in return, who use their power to disempower and grow fat while the people starve. I know you can hear me, monitor as scum. Your crimes will not go unpunished. One day I will purge this land of your sickness before the eyes of the 12. I swear it.
He's having a bad day. Oh, look, a little stuffed Moogle
I shall
and
have no
Chocobo.
further need of you this day. Your Grace. I fear that not even mine own chambers shall remain private for long.
Has the situation grown so grim?
Ever since he proposed the Cartiner Reclamation Bill, Teleji Adeleji has risen to greater prominence upon the backs of impoverished refugees. The monetarists were ever united in their pursuit of profit, but the man's actions have torn a rift in their ranks. They snap at each other as rabid dogs. Yet now is not the time to be bickering among ourselves.
If this bickering is a threat to law and order, might you not have grounds to dissolve the Syndicate?
Would that the solution were so simple, Admiral. Alas, my moving to dissolve the Syndicate is certain to spark outrage among the influential merchant class, whom the Cabal represents. This would serve to exacerbate the current unrest, and peace would slip still further away. Be they rich or poor, natives or refugees, all who reside in Ul'dah have a right to pursue happiness. It is the duty of a ruler to protect this right. If I am to perform my duty, I must needs tread warily. It would not do to make enemies heedlessly. Were Lord Lolorito here, he would doubtless say that I have my head in the clouds.
If I remember right, Lolorito is the character who's voiced by Liquid Snake's voice actor.
A ruler is required to take a wide view. Try as we might to cater to all needs, some will inevitably be overlooked. As such, there shall ever be citizens who feel aggrieved. It cannot be helped. But as you have informed us, the monetarists take no view but their own. They hunger for power while the masses starve. In the absence of a common cause, it seems beyond any one individual to make Ul'dah whole.
And the presence of a Garlean agent within the Immortal Flames only makes matters worse. Even accounting for Ul'dah's historic reliance upon mercenaries, such a grievous breach of security is unprecedented. I fear this business will provide the monetarists with a rod to beat Rauban.
Eorzea can ill afford for the Immortal Flames to be dampened now. Ere long, the Garleans will turn their ravenous gaze toward our lands once more. If we are to resist their might, our nations must stand together. Yet for this to happen, our nations must be whole. Cannot be done to improve the situation in Ul'dah.
The true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her citizens. Alas, the citizens shall never know these things, so long as their lives are ruled by the ambitions of the few. The monetarists claim to represent the best interests of the people, but in sooth they desire only to manipulate them for their own selfish ends. For the government to serve the people, it must be formed of the people. For Ul'dah to move forward, it is not only the Syndicate that must be dissolved.
Nay, you jest.
My friends, it was for no other reason than to make known to you mine intent that I requested your presence here. When I make my declaration to the people, chaos shall inevitably ensue. As the last monarch in the line of Ul, I make unto you this request. Help Reborn to preserve order and protect the people. Forsake them, and you forsake yourselves. For a strong Eorzea will ever have need of a strong Ul'dah.
Your Grace, are you certain of this?
There is no other way. When the time is ripe, the nation shall become a true republic. Both royalists and monetarists shall cease to be. Ul'dah will no longer belong to kings or queens or merchant princes, but to her people.
So is she turning it into a democracy?
Reborn, forgive me for casting aside all that you have toiled for in my name. Beyond this gesture, I am powerless to help my subjects.
What's this? Huh. I have to complete certain dungeons. Bowl of Embers hard, the Navel hard, the Howling Eye hard. Interesting. Okay. What's it? Bowl of Embers. Navel and the Howling Eye. Okay, so I have this one unlocked. Alright, so I gotta go fight a Freet. What was the other ones? The Navel and the Howling Eye. Okay, hold up. Hold up. My remote! TV remote! Where is it? Okay, found it. Just a second. My TV remote launched Netflix. Not too helpful here. Alright. Here we go. Ugh. Oh well, we will be going shortly. Alright, so this is the party. And we're off. Light party? I could have sworn just said full party. Alright, let's keep people alive. Oh my goodness. Alright. Keep my distance a little bit. Oh no. Okay. Oh my god, really? Oh, get out of the way. Where's oh no. Oh, okay. Alright, so we got... Oh my god. This shit is fast. It is just happening fast. Okay. Oh, get away, get away, get away. Oh my god. So much fire. Damn it, that guy. Swiftcast not working? What's the deal? Come on, get up, get up, get up. Okay. Alright people, try to watch where you're going. Oh shit. Oh shit. Don't you die on me again. That motherfucker. Oh. I can't keep that guy alive. Shit! Okay. Get out of the way, get out of the way. Oh, yes! God damn. $13. Whew. Oh wow, look at all those commendations. Okay, so that's one down, right? Alright. I gotta unlock the Naval Hard and the Howling Eye is hard. How do I get them? Nope. Journal. Alright. What's this one? Alright. Oh! Okay. That's fine. I'll go take a look at this one. King of the Hull. Hopefully that unlocks it for me. Where's the nearest? Alright, I'm just gonna have to fast travel to Lomensa. Whew. Alright. So basically, it looks like I gotta fight the hard mode versions of the first 3 summons I had to fight. I'm hoping that this one will get me there. Alright, King of the Hall down by... Oh, right by me. Right? I'm not up there. Where the crap is it? Am I blind right now? What did I do wrong here? Okay, journal. I gotta go a little bit to the east. Alright, that doesn't seem right. I'm gonna go upstairs. Right? Is this where I need to go? No, not that one. Robbery. They came from the deep. Ooh, that sounds promising. I gotta figure out how to unlock the hard modes of these other missions. This seems like it'd be a good place to try. Maelstrom Command. They came from the deep. Russia has an urgent duty to press upon a conveniently available adventurer. Your hearing must be exceptional, Lurch. If you did not overhear the Link Pearl report, then why? Well, no matter. You're here now, and we certainly could use your aid. I have just received word that raiders have sunk a civilian vessel in the Strait of Marathor. One of our warships is en route as we speak, though I fear there will be little left for them to find. I am comfortably familiar with tales of pirates looting and even commandeering their targets. But to sink the ship entire, an excessively brutal act, even for a buccaneer. Now I'd wager cold hard coin that those thrice damned fishbacks are back behind this. Them and their serpent reaver lackeys. The Sahagin have much to answer for. Vengeance will be forthcoming. But let us first focus on rescuing what poor souls we may. While the warship scours the waters, I would have you head to eastern Lanoska and look for any survivors washed up on the sands of Bloodshore. One of my soldiers, Private Wilfalk... That sounds Private Wilfalk. Has been deployed to coordinate the search. Speak with him when you arrive, and he will direct your efforts to where they are most needed. May Lil Lame guide your steps. That's what I was hoping for. But this guy. What the F is that? Lurch, I know not what brings yet to Maelstrom Command this day, but I can hardly fault your timing. We've a situation on our hands, we do. Not days ago, a convoy of ours was ambushed en route to Limsa, and a goodly shipment of saltpeter plundered from our very hands. The scurvy dogs responsible for the act struck swiftly and under darkness, so we've yet to figure out who they are, much less bring them to justice. Saltpeter, as ye may know, is a key ingredient in fashioning fire sand. Whatever our foe might be plotting, like as not, it involves an early share of fiery death and a destruction. Command has dispatched an elite regiment to the field to investigate, but clues have proved harder to come by, and half-decent pint of ale at sea. Lead the investigation as a good comrade of mine. While I'd like nothing more than to lend my strength to our search, I can't very well shirk my duties there. If ye find yourself itching for adventure, ye could do worse than to make for a swift perch and seek out one Lieutenant Skatsowitz. Just say that Trekiet sent ye. Okay. Try this again. King of the Hall is in the upper decks. Okay, yeah, I'm like right there. Oh my gosh. How do I overlook it? Wow, that goldsmith over there is leveling up fast. 42, 43, 46. Oh, that's a weaver, 46. What the hell? It looks like he's right here, but I don't see him. You son of a bitch. How do I get to you? There. That's why I can't find him. He's hiding down here. Bitch! Okay. You're a Lurch Land, aren't ye? The chief will be pleased that ye came. Now time's of the essence, so I'll get straight to business. During your travels, might as ye heard a tell of old Mistbeard, the legendary pirate. Hells, I'd be surprised if he hadn't heard of the bloke. Ain't a soul in Limsa as don't know of his exploits. Nary a ship on the 5 seas was safe from Mistbeard's grasp, not even the Golden Fleet of Ulda. But one day, at the height of his notoriety, the man vanished without a trace while sailing to Rotano. Since then, rumors spread that Mistbeard left behind a treasure trove of plunder. Folk believe it's somewhere out there just waiting to be plucked like a ripe fruit. Your task pertains to that treasure. I'll take it from here, Dustin. Chief. Greetings, my friend. It's been a while since you sent Leviathan to the bottom of the Indigo Deep. Before I begin, let me make it clear that I do not request your aid in my capacity as Storm Marshal. Nay, the matter is purely private. With that detail established, I shall continue Denson's tale. For a time, folk had lost interest in Mistbeard's cache. cool. I'm sorry. Folk had lost interest in Miss Beard's cast, such was its elusiveness, but recent developments have treasure hunters across the realm stirring anew. South of Vilbrand, upon the Rotano Sea, there lie the Seldales. Along the fringes of these remote islands, there is an expanse of water into which few ships dare venture. Nature has conspired to perpetually shroud the area in a heavy mist. A man can hardly see his own hand in front of him. Be it by accident or intent, countless vessels have entered that mist, never to be seen again. Over the years, some few survivors have washed ashore with tales of an island hid within, which appeared without warning to smash their ships into flotsam. So it was that the legend of the Hullbreaker Isle was born. In the wake of the calamity, however, it came to be that the mist would lift under certain conditions, and as luck would have it, on one such day, a merchantman mistakenly sailed straight into the area. The ship eventually came upon a deserted isle, where it made an astonishing discovery. The Har, Miss Beard's own flagship, lying broken within a cove. Though he yearned to explore the wreck, the captain wisely chose to return to familiar waters before the mist could regather. Upon returning to Lumensa, he forbade his crew from revealing the discovery to a single soul, but word inevitably spread, as is often the way of such things. Even as we speak, treasure hunters are scrambling to find a way to the legendary Hullbreaker Isle, that they might claim Miss Beard's cache. I would have you get there before they do, Lurch, and retrieve a single object from the Har. A golden coffer bearing Miss Beard's crest. The chief would do the job himself. What was the voice I was giving Denson? I don't remember. Our chief would do the job himself, but his being Storm Marshal is like to attract unwanted attention. That's why he wants ye to go in his stead. So long as ye bring back what he asked for, you're welcome to keep whatever else ye find. Though I make my request off the record, I must impress upon you that the matter is of grave import to our nation's future. I shall be praying for your success. That's an interesting sounding quest. Now, no doubt you're wondering... Hang on. Now, no doubt you're wondering how you're going to get to the Isle. I've got a ship moored at the Morby Dydrox. Meet me there when your preparations are in order, and I'll ferry you over. Thank you, kind sir. Alright. I just need to take about a 2-minute break, and I'll be right back. What the heck is happening here? Oh. That's weird. Why my be right back now stay on? Hang on, let's check this real quick. Is the button stuck? Okay. Well, I'm back either way. I'm still getting used to. I got this Stream Deck, the Elgato Stream Deck. I just programmed it recently. Learning how to still learning how to make good use of it, but it's been really useful to have so far, just with the little bit that I've done with it already. All right, so that was not it. But these are like hard modes of these missions. But how do I get to the hard mode of those? Let's take a look here. The one I just did last. What was the last one I did? No, not main scenario. Not main scenario. Companies having suffered previous losses. Okay. Yeah, just okay. So that was a level 51. Fear and Odin in the Shroud. Okay, so these are going to be under this. Chronicles of a New Era. Primals. Oops. Pirates, Keepsake. November's hard. The Naval was Titan, right? Yeah, Lord of Cracks, Titan. The Howling Eyes, Garuda. I don't want to look it up. If it takes me much longer, then I'm just going to go to the tower. There's a crystal tower I can go to that has some really interesting things about it. Ooh, I think my guys are back by now. I should check on them. My team ought to be done. So here, check that timer. Mission complete. The squadron has returned from their deployment. Pray look over the report, Commander. Mission was a success. Yay! Everyone leveled up. That's excellent. Have any enlistment? No enlistments. That's fine. Alright. You guys aren't ready for this job yet. Can do that job. But it's such a low level job. Like, why bother with it, right? What's this? Basic reward, what's that? Green Company issue literature outlining basic techniques used in soldier recruitment. Increases the chance a new recruit will request enlistment in your squadron. Effect ends upon recruit arrival. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, so tactics needs to get to 325. Can I do that with our current level? Ooh. Do something here though. Okay, if I do this, this will make them plus 40. Increase their tactical ability by 40? This one, okay, I could do supply wagon escort after I raise their strength and their tactical. So I'll raise their strength and their tactical. Yep. How long does that take? 1 hour. Okay. So it'll actually be after the stream, but after the stream I'll be checking in on them. Alright. I'm on the hunt. Judgment bolts and lightning. Rama's returned. Well, if it isn't the Slayer of Rama. Come to see me in the flesh. How fortunate that you should happen by. I was, in fact, on the verge of sending a runner to track you down. We've had some troubling news from the Sylphs of Little Solace. It appears that the Lord of Levin walks the Twelveswood yet again. From what I understand of the Elder Seedseer's explanation, your last encounter with the Primal was a relatively peaceful affair. There was a battle, aye, but one for which Rama did not begrudge your victory. Why then has he returned to the forest? 'Tis you, Lieutenant Land, whom fate has chosen to uncover the answer to that question. It seems that Frixio, the Sylph Elder, will discuss the matter with you personally. Speak first with Delexia and Little Solace, and she will announce your arrival to their leader. Yes, someone waved at me. Ah, and I would also consider it a favor if you could pass along aught you learned to the Scions. As I understand it, Archon Urangir is a keen scholar in the field of all matters primal. Pray make your final report to him. Alright. Not one of the ones I need to take on, though. I gotta go after Garuda, Titan. Where the F are they? What's this? Oh, there's a thing at the top that tells me how to do it, right? Okay, where's this? Solar? Fan. With the Waking Sands? Okay. Do I have those anymore? Vesper, whatever. Vesper pouch, Vesper pass. What did I do with those? Ah! Don't remember where they are. Okay, fine. Guess I'll just, I'll just travel as far as I can and fly the rest of the way. Where was it? The Horizon. That was the nearest place. Gotta go to the Waking Sands. Nope, not that way. This way. It's not so bad now that I can fly. It used to be a much longer trip. Alright. Waking Sands. I haven't had to come back here in a little while. Get out of my way. Ooh. Okay. Oh! Ow! I got a lot here. Oh boy. In for Garuda Awakening. Palapio have vanquished Varga, who has returned stronger and bloodthirstier than before. Lurch! I hear you have triumphed over a freak. Of course, this is no less a feat than I would expect of a warrior of light, but well done all the same. Now, I full had a mind to crack open a bottle of 1547 Bacchus, but the celebration must keep. Garuda, I'm afraid to say, has also returned. As you well know, Garuda's appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Not to dishearten you, but in her last incarnation, that appetite has become nigh insatiable. In the short time since her return, she has already wreaked tremendous havoc. You must send her back to the ether before she can do any more damage. In the meantime, Ida and I will assist the Order of the Twin Adder in their recovery effort. When you previously faced Garuda, 'twas the Enterprise that bore you through the storm that shielded her domain. But that storm is as a spring breeze beside what she has raised this time. No airship could hope to penetrate it. And so we must count ourselves fortunate that the Order of the Twin Adder chanced to discover a beastman aetheryte leading to the Howling Eye. Before you do aught else, I suggest you pay a visit to the Adder's Nest and have words with Commander Hilua. He will be able to tell you about the said aetheryte, among other things. Make no mistake, the Lady of the Vortex will prove a formidable opponent, but I believe that you can weather the storm. May the 12 keep you safe. Alright. So there's basically hard modes of all these. Amongst Mughal-kind, the legend of the good King Mogul-Mog XII doth tell of a wise and magnanimous ruler. Alas, the entity thus summoned but put the lie to this imagining with his brief and decidedly unpeaceful reign. 'Twas most disturbing for me to learn, then, that the Mughals' have once more succeeded in placing their manic potentate upon his thorny throne. Methinks the agents of chaos doth lurk in the shadows of this deed. Only with the Asians' guileful intervention could they have called the king back from the ether with such haste. As ever, it falls to thee, to the blade born of light, to banish the paragon's dark ambition from our realm. The 12 only know what dire power doth corrupt the savior of these gentle forest folk. Thy name hast been called, Lurch. The more moderate faction of the Mughals hath joined with the Order of the Twin Adder, in an effort to open thee a path to the good king's domain. I bid thee make haste to the Adder's Nest, and once more pledge thine aid in deposing this royal myth made flesh. Let's see here. How many do I have in my journal? 28? I'll come back for a little rest later. Alright, to the Twin Adder. We're going after Garuda. Why did I already drink all that? Alright. Run, Lurch Land, run! So I got that little title below me that says The Unsevered for defeating Odin. Alright, in for a Garuda Awakening. Ah, Lieutenant Land, we are grateful for your aid. As you will already know, the accursed exile have summoned Garuda once more. Since her return, she has wasted no time unleashing her fury upon the region. Extensive damage has been reported in both the Twelveswood and Corythus. She must be stopped, and soon, lest more lives be lost. In the name of the Elder Seer, I humbly request you put an end to her reign of terror. As in the past, Garuda keeps her court within the Howling Eye, which is perpetually protected by a raging tempest. Fortunately, we have learned of an alternate way into her domain. The Exile have constructed an aetherite within Nadaland, their stronghold in the central highlands of Corythus. This aetherite will take you to Garuda's tempestuous realm. We owe this discovery to the Ishgardians, who the Elder Seer says desire to repay the kindness you showed them. For the sake of our people, as well as theirs, may your mission be met with success. Alright. Off to Corytha. Camp Dragonhead. Train gathering. Think here. Yeah, as I thought. I gotta go east first and then south. And I might be able to fly over some of that shit. Let's try to do it this way. Ooh, I need to kill some of these guys. For my hunting log. Alright. One out of 4. Nadaland Swiftbeak. Not out of 4, that's odd. Usually it's a 3. It's out of 3. 4 out of 5 of those. Curious. Yeah! Order of the Twin Adder. Sweet, sweet. 982. Hang on a second. I'm gonna look at my hunting log. Oop. 3. It's curious how it's 3 for a lot of these, but then 7 tonberries? Kidding me? Tonberries are assholes. Okay. Like, if you're not my hunting log, I'm just walking, but I'm just gonna go around you and hope they don't attack me. Oh, there's only 2 minutes left of that one. I'm not going to do a fate that only has 2 minutes remaining. Not by myself anyway. Okay. Two out of 4. Another one down here. Alright. This will be number 3. Just need one more. Here's the last one. Just need to find one more to kill before I leave this place. And there it is. Yeah! It's 2 entries on my hunting log that'll be done. For the 900 serpent seals. Excellent. Alright, now all I care about is the crystal. It's over there. Don't care. Stone skin all day if you want. Don't care. Okay, how the fuck am I supposed to get the red thing? Eat. Holy. What do I go over there? I guess you go more to the right. Yeah, that seems right. That seems right. Hey there, buddy. Just passing through. Don't pay me any attention. There's the crystal. Alright, so I should be able to touch this, and then it creates my ability to battle the Garuda. Okay, hold up. I gotta get right here. Apparently. Attuning! Complete. The Howling Eye. Hard mode. And here we'll go. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. There's a bunch of people needing to do this one right now, apparently. We'll be in momentarily. Expect this one to be even more intense than the Afreet one a little bit ago. It was a bitch the first time. Alright. Getting a quick start with these Regans right off the bat. Okay, I can see you're gonna be one of my problems. Oh my goodness. Ouch. Alright, so far so good, so far so good. The healer's doing good. Keep things together. Take this, Garuda. Wow. That. Okay, I think I need to get behind a rock. Something. Oof. Yeah, group heal. That shit coming. Keep that shit coming. All right, give me a full heal down there. Oh my gosh. Quick little. Oh no. Nope. Okay. So far so good. So far good. Oh shit. No! Don't die on me. No! Oh, what the hell? Yes! Whew! Da, 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 da. No. All right. Yeah, I figured. Alright. Now for Titan. I can fly over everything this time around. Yeah. Yeah. This is the way to travel, buddies. When you can't teleport, fly over it. What's over here? Oh! Oh, I never noticed this over here. Okay, I'm gonna keep minding that this place exists. Alright. Back to what I was up to. There's so many things in this game that you can distract you. I'm sure I could spend dozens of hours at the Gold Saucer if I wanted to. I have not done it yet. I will at some point go spend a lot of time at the Gold Saucer, I'm sure. I've kind of been avoiding it on purpose for a while. I'm guessing it's Tola? Yeah. Ishtola will entrust you with a titanic task of defeating a greatly strengthened Titan. So both Ifrit and Garuda are now vanquished by your hands. Truly, you have earned yourself a rest. Would that you had the luxury of time to enjoy it. It pains me to say that Titan has also returned, and with a vengeance. As with the case with his primal brethren, he has grown stronger than he was before. When I went about my investigation, all indications suggested that the kobolds were nowhere near ready to resume their summoning rites, but it turns out they were deceiving us. I should have known better. The kobold's subterranean domain runs deep, and they can easily hoard crystals with our being none the wiser, and a vast hoard it must have been. Till now, Garuda was the most powerful among the three recently active primals, but according to our latest readings, Titan has usurped that honor. The primal's might is determined by two factors: the amount of crystals it has, gorged upon, and the fervor of its believers. I would like nothing more than to measure precisely how strong the Lord of Crags has become, but I fear the time for such prudence has run out. We have already received an official request for assistance from the Maelstrom. As you might expect, it is addressed to you. For your previous encounter with Titan, you traveled to his Demesne, I think that's a typo, by way of the aetheryte first discovered by the Company of Heroes. Sad to say, this aetheryte no longer seems to respond. But do not despair, for the Maelstrom has reportedly found another in its place. You will want to speak with Commander Riki at Maelstrom Command for the details. I cannot stress this enough, but Titan has grown fearsome strong. See to it that you spare no preparation. Okay. Alright, so Limsa Lomensa. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Alright. Let's use the Ethernet to get to... Where was it? Was it the... the aft castle. That's where I think I need to go. Pretty sure. Yep. I got it. This is the place. Alright, let's see what they got. Ah, Lurch of the Scions, your presence is most welcome. I'm chagrined that we must turn to you again to lay Titan low. No doubt this is yesterday's news to you, but the Lord of Crags has returned more ferocious and formidable than he was before. We cannot fathom how the kobolds were able to obtain such vast stores of crystals, and in so short a time. We will learn the answer in the coming moons, I suspect, but first things first. We need you to vanquish Titan before he and the kobolds have a chance to wreak havoc on Limsa Lumensa. You have felled the primal horror, and we believe that you can emerge victorious once more. We've learned of a new aetherite that will take you to the navel. It's situated deep within Ugamaru mines. Not the most convenient of locations, admittedly, so you will have to cut yourself a path. Please make all haste. Titan's mere presence emboldens the kobolds, and 'tis only a matter of time before they move in force against us. May the navigator guide you on your way, Lurch. Alright. Time to travel. Gotta go northeast after the teleport. Being able to fly my dinosaur just makes this so much easier. I have to run everywhere. I spent so much time doing side quests early on, like you unlock the ability to have there's no play here. I'll go ahead and help. This thing taken care of. Stand a chance against us. Oh yeah, got this guy. Got him. That's good now. There we go. What was that? Titan Mithril Shield. Cool. See? Just make a quick stop, help out another player, and continue on. Love it. Okay. So somewhere in this area. Okay, I can't go through that door. Somewhere around here, I will find this doohickey. I'll find the crystal. Ooh, I need to kill this guy. Hunter's log. It looks like just 2 rocks would kill him. Alright, twin-header hunter log. Good. Quarry van. Da 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 da. With this one? I don't think I do. Not on my hunter's log, don't care. Not enough XP to care. This is the direction. This looks right. This is it! exactly what I'm here for. Hey, broken toilet. I don't know why you want to be moderator. Any more of those quarrymen? Need a quarryman. Oh, crap. There we go. I helped a little bit with the fate. Going down, Titan. Alright. Everyone, stay in good health. Stay alive. Oh, watch out. Try not to stand right in the middle of the attack. Ooh! Fuck. Oh my god. Okay. I gotta pay attention to these guys. Holy crapola. Oh! Get out of the way, get out of the way. Ouch. Oops. Okay. Oh, inside, inside. Ouch. Oh boy, oh no. Okay. Spell, or soon I mean. Oof. Yeah, I think I just remembered. I think this guy can knock you off the ledge if you're not careful. The other guy's rising. God damn it. Just got him back. Oh. fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. Oh no! Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Get me out of this rock. Shit! I need to be revived. Oh my god. Okay. Yes. Okay. Fuck! Ah! Alright, come on, come on. Shit. Come on. Res me. Res me, and then I can res others. Come on. We win? Yes! That sucked that, like, I got hit with a fatal move just as I was rezzed a moment ago. It was rough timing. Silly. Alright. I did it! We did it! Na 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 na. I had to complete all 3 of those before I could continue on with my Good Intentions quest. Alright. Kinda hoping there's like a little cutscene thing here or something. Since it required all these other things to be even allowed to get to it. Manfield is considering which of her remaining responsibilities demands her most attentions. Okay. Refresh check. I am most eager to address the Ascian threat. However, we dare not neglect our other pressing concerns. We both know full well that Saint Shiva will not be the last primal we face, and our relationship with Ishgard is still tenuous at best. To think that the resolution of the primal threat was once the sole priority of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Some days I wonder if it was wise for us to take on so many other responsibilities. Lest you forget, Antecedent, the Scions need not shoulder the burden alone. We're not the Crystal Braves established for this very reason? True, we are presented with a multitude of problems. However, we all have all the resources we need to address them in turn. Lurch, in particular, is ever a steadying hand, who I trust will continue to support the Braves. To what do we owe the pleasure? Have there been further developments regarding the situation in Ul'dah? As expected, the Immortal Flames have been struggling to cope with the revelation that one of their highest-ranking officers was a Garlean agent. Suffice it to say, Edelegi and his monetarist ilk have wasted no time in attempting to turn the situation to their advantage. Coupled with ongoing unrest, the Flames are finding themselves hard-pressed. Plainly, General Reborn needs our help, and I will direct the Crystal Braves to offer what support they can. if I am to stay abreast of the latest developments and issue effective orders. However, I cannot afford to waste time traveling back and forth. And so, for the foreseeable future, I think it would be for the best if I were to remain in Ul'dah, unless you have an objection. None whatsoever. We have matters here well in hand. Mon Britta's research is proceeding as planned. She tells me, though I am not familiar with the details. Uringer is poring over his tomes at the Waking Sands, and the others are contributing in their own ways. Alas, the key problem, how to form an ethereal blade at will, remains unsolved. Nevertheless, it is only a matter of time. Lurch, while we focus on that task, mayhap you could assist Elfendod and his braves with theirs. It would do much to restore faith in the immortal flames if the Warrior of Light was seen working on their behalf. Never forget that your esteemed status allows you to act in ways that those more tightly bound to organizations and nations cannot. As ever, I implore you to do so. Not that your response was ever in doubt, but I humbly thank you once more for aiding our cause. Now then, there are preparations I must attend to before my departure, such as receiving Riel's latest report. He has proven to be quite skilled at gathering information others wish kept secret, hence why I placed him under my direct command and ordered him to investigate the Ul'dah riots. When you are finished here, join me outside. Depending on what he has to say, I may soon have a favor to ask. If there are any developments on our front, I shall inform you at once in the usual fashion. Alrighty. And I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. We're just a little over 2 hours. So it's a little after 11. And we ended, I think, other than a little bit of dialogue here, we ended strong. We fought Titan and Garuda. Practically both of them in a row. So, and Ifrit just a little bit ago. So we had some big battles already. I should be streaming back on Tuesday. We generally take Monday off unless one of us feels like jumping on. I am getting vaccinated tomorrow, so depending on how I react to the vaccination, I might not be able to stream Tuesday, and might have to ask Angel if he's able to cover for me that night. If he can or can't, I can't say for right now. It depends on how his work goes. So, the plan is for me to come back Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Central, pending how I react to the vaccine I take tomorrow. So, and then I should have my podcast on the Gamers News channel Wednesday. But otherwise, if you want to find anything that we got going on, Left Claw Studios, twitch.tv/Left Claw Studios for live streams, leftclawstudios.com where you can find links to all kinds of stuff, our various pages, our YouTube and Facebook and everything else, even merch on there if you guys had any interest in that. And be sure to check out our YouTube channel as well. Besides just streams, we have a lot of other pre-recorded stuff. I just put out a video yesterday about how to shop the PlayStation Portable Store in 2021. And I guess that's about it. Again, I've been Lurch Land for Left Claw Studios. And see you later. Bye.